God's advice today. God is sending many signs, but it seems like you are ignoring all of them. So please do not ignore this video, as it is a message from God's heart to bless your life today. Before we continue, please leave your like so that more people can be reached by this message, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell to receive more videos like this. Don't ignore this video and stay until the end. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. God said, "My child, take a deep breath. I am here. In the silence that often hurts more than harsh words, I now draw near to you. And I want you to listen until the end, because every line you are about to read carries the sound of my heart for you. I saw everything. I saw the nights when you lay down in tears, trying to smile on the outside while being consumed on the inside. I saw the inner struggle that no one noticed. That anguish disguised as strength. That desire to give up that you silenced so as not to worry anyone. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. It all starts with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you, but also supports our channel and the dedicated team that brings this valuable content to you. Don't wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and start your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. But I am your Father, and even before your first tear fell, I was already by your side. Because you are still here, and that alone is a miracle. Your silent faith shouted louder than all your fears, and it was enough for me to act. I know the root of that pain. I know every question you didn't dare speak aloud. And even when you thought I was silent, I was, in fact, working in silence. What I am preparing for you is neither little nor late. You will see beauty where there are now only ashes. You will see renewal where all seems dry. They will be my people, and I will be their God. Jeremiah chapter 32 verse 38. Comment, I trust in the right time, because the waiting is not the end. There are burdens you carry on your soul's shoulders that I never gave you to bear. That anxiety that arises without apparent reason, that tightness in your chest that shows up in the middle of the afternoon, that unease when you walk into your own home, none of that comes from my heart to yours. I did not create your dwelling to be a battlefield, nor your days to be lived on constant alert. I created your home to be a safe shelter, a place of rest and restoration. But the enemy tried to turn the sacred into a stage of pain. He planted conflict in the silence, sowed harsh words in fragile moments, and fed resentment in wounded hearts. He distorted your vision, making you get used to chaos as if it were a normal part of life. But today I come, as a father who loves deeply, to declare, enough. Enough of pain disguised as routine. Enough of enduring environments that sicken the soul. I now enter the hidden places of your life with my peace. I restore, cleanse, and transform. My purpose was never to see you merely surviving in affliction. I called you to live in fullness, and that promise begins to be fulfilled in this very moment. Comment, God sustains me even when everything seems silent. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. These words were not written just for comfort. They are alive. They are for you. I know you better than you can imagine. I know the thoughts that come to your mind when you lay your head on the pillow. I know the battles you fight in silence, the prayers you whispered with a trembling voice. And that is why I do not remain distant. Today, I enter your spaces, both the visible and those hidden in your heart. I enter the room where you've cried in silence. I enter the living room where loneliness has taken up residence. I walk through the corridors of your soul where you locked away painful memories. And there, where once there was shadow, I bring light. Where there was pain, I pour out comfort. Where there was fear, courage is born. Where there was burden, I breathe relief. This freedom that begins now will not come from the outside, as if it depended on external circumstances. It is born from within. It starts in your spirit, touches your mind, and gradually changes the entire atmosphere around you. No matter how much you've gotten used to the weight, today, you will be free. Comment, in Jesus, we find rest and peace for our souls. My child, I saw every word thrown at you like sharp arrows. Words that belittled you, that tried to convince you that you were not enough, that you would always fall short. And without realizing it, you began to believe them. You held them in your heart as if they were truths, and they started shaping your identity. But listen to me, none of those words have power over you. No criticism, no rejection, no comparison defines who you are. Only my voice remains eternal. And my voice declares that you are loved, chosen, forgiven, strong. You are the work of my hands, the child of my heart. Even when you fail, even when you feel unworthy, I do not walk away. I do not get disappointed. I lift you up, I embrace you, I remake you. I see your struggle, I see your intentions, I see the goodness in you even when it seems dimmed. And that's why today, I remove the poisonous seeds planted in your soul. I restore your identity. I return to you the lightness of knowing that you are deeply loved. And in the place of pain, I place the certainty of my presence. Walk confidently, because your Father goes before you. Comment, in life's battles, I rest in God's care and faithfulness. Did you know there's a powerful method to manifest money? This technique can transform your beliefs about reality at the deepest level of the subconscious mind, and it has literally changed my life. We would like to invite you to try this amazing technique. We believe that when you trust that God wants to show up in your life, you gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in unique and wonderful ways. So be open and confident when seeking His blessings and divine guidance, believing that He has a special plan for you. To support our channel and the team that works hard to bring you this valuable content, we kindly ask you to consider purchasing our product. Just click the link in the first comment to see how this technique can work for you too. Your purchase will not only help you manifest the life you desire, but will also allow us to continue sharing inspiring and life-changing messages with more people. Thank you for your support and trust. You no longer have to pretend that everything is okay. You no longer need to silently carry what weighs down your soul. I see what others don't see. I hear the silent cries that echo in your heart during the night. I am your God, your safe refuge, and before me, you can be weak, because it is precisely when you recognize your fragility that my strength is made perfect in you. I do not ask for perfection, my child, I ask only for honesty. I ask you to let go of the burden you were never created to carry. You've grown used to enduring deep pain, hiding tears behind smiles, and silencing your soul for fear of appearing weak. But today I call you to rest. Rest in me, because battles are being fought in the invisible, spiritual wars you're not even aware of. But I, the Lord of hosts, am fighting for you. I'm tearing down strongholds, breaking chains, undoing silent judgments that kept you bound. You are not alone, you never were. Every step you've taken, even the most uncertain ones, were accompanied by my hand. I am cleansing the atmosphere around you, purifying the air, making space for you to breathe freely once more. This is not just a temporary relief, child, this is a real, deep, and eternal deliverance. Heaven has moved on your behalf. And when heaven moves, nothing stays the same. Watch closely, my child, what is beginning to happen around you. That which once oppressed you, suffocated you, and stole your peace is beginning to crumble. Situations that once seemed normal but constantly drained you, meaningless arguments, unexplained sadness, sleepless nights, were signs of something deeper, something spiritual. But today, because of your faith, because of your cry, because your heart turned to me even in pain, everything begins to change. I am visiting your home, child. And I don't pass by in a hurry. I enter with presence, with authority, with love. And where I enter, nothing remains the same. You will feel the atmosphere shifting, the peace you thought was gone forever will begin to bloom again within your walls. Broken relationships will start to be restored. That distant person will begin to draw close again, not by chance, but because my hand is at work. That relationship you thought was lost will be touched by my restoring power. This isn't a human repair, it's a divine reconstruction. I haven't just entered your home, child, I've entered your story. And when I enter, I transform. Because what was hidden in the margins of your life is now being touched by the light of my love. Nothing will be wasted. Every tear you shed will be used as a seed for a new season. I also see, my child, the memories that still hurt. Words spoken years ago that still wound you as if they were fresh. Moments of humiliation, abandonment, and rejection that you buried deep down, hoping time would heal them. But time does not heal what only I can touch. That's why today I'm walking through the hallways of your soul. I'm opening the drawers where you hid your pain, your disappointments, your shame, and your memories you didn't want to remember. But don't be afraid, child, I don't touch your wounds to expose them. I touch them to heal them. I am the healer of souls, the restorer of broken hearts, the God who rewrites stories and turns scars into marks of victory. You thought it was too late, that your heart was too hard, that your hope was gone. But I say to you, there is still life in you. There is still purpose. And if you let me enter fully, if you allow me to go beyond the surface, I will make everything new. Every part of you will be restored. The child who once dreamed within you will be awakened again. The man who today carries pain will be renewed. The past will not dictate your future. You will see that you are not bound to yesterday's pain, but released for today's miracles. Because when I enter, I don't repair, I recreate. I don't cover up, I transform. And your soul, my child, is being touched by eternity. Do not be afraid to let fall what needs to fall. Letting go of what no longer serves is not weakness, it is courage. I know there are wounds you've carried for so long that they feel like part of who you are. But I call you to be free of them. Don't hold on to guilt I've already forgiven. Don't cling to regrets I've already erased. Release forgiveness, child, even to those who never asked for it. Forgive yourself, even if you still think you don't deserve it. Because what I have for you begins with lightness. It begins with surrender. It is when you open the door of your heart and say sincerely, God, come in and do what only you can do, that the miracle begins. And that miracle is not just spiritual, it manifests in your body, your soul, your home, your work, your relationships, your dreams. What was once pain will become a testimony. What was once a prison will become a bridge. and you will be used by me as a sign of hope to many. Because what I do in you doesn't end in you. I lift you up so you can lift others. I heal you so you can be a voice of healing. You will be the answer to someone's prayer. You will be the light in someone's darkness. Because anyone who is touched by my love is never the same. You were not called just to survive, but to flourish. And now, my child, your spring begins. I know that you are tired. You have been striving, facing obstacles, and fighting battles that seem endless. Many times, you feel that there is no more strength to continue. I see each one of these struggles and I know how heavy they weigh on you. But know, my child, that in every moment of pain, in every sigh of despair, I am with you. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. What you cannot see with your physical eyes, I see clearly. With every tear you shed, I count it, and with every step you take, I am by your side, guiding you. You may think that the difficulties you are facing are the end of the line, that the weight of life has become unbearable, and that the future seems only a distant shadow, without hope. But I tell you now, do not be deceived by appearances. I am the one who transforms the darkest situations into light. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? Psalm 27 verse 1. Every challenge you face is not an insurmountable obstacle, but an opportunity for me to show my power and faithfulness. No matter how great the problem is, it will never be greater than my presence in your life. My child, I know that sometimes you feel like the world around you is crumbling. Situations seem to slip out of your control, and doubts begin to fill your heart. Perhaps you have questioned the reason for all of this, asking why you have to go through such difficulties. But I assure you that even in tribulations, I am working on your behalf. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11. What is happening in your life is not the end. It is just a part of my bigger plan for you. I am shaping you, transforming you, and preparing you for something much greater than you can imagine. I want you to know, my child, that nothing happens by chance. Every difficult moment you go through has a purpose. I do not let you face any struggle without something valuable to be learned and gained through it. What you call failure, I see as a lesson. What you see as loss, I see as gain. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. Isaiah chapter 55 verse 8. I am doing something in your life, and even if you do not understand it, trust in me. I am the God who knows what is best for you, and I am leading you to your destiny of victory. Sometimes, you feel alone, helpless, and you think that no one understands the weight of your burden. But I see everything. I know each one of your thoughts, every one of your emotions, every silent sigh you give. I am the God who is near to you, always. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. When you feel alone, I am the Lord who embraces you. I am not distant, as many imagine. I am as close as your very breath. There is no distance that can separate us, and there will never be a moment when you are out of my reach. I am with you. I also know that there are times when fear tries to take hold of your heart. The fear of tomorrow, of situations you cannot control, of what may happen in the future. But fear cannot dominate you, dear child. For God gave us a spirit not of fear but of power and love and self-control. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. You do not need to fear, for I am with you. You are not fighting alone. I am the God who is capable of calming any storm, who has the power to make the impossible happen. No matter what you are facing, my power is greater. Do not let fear take over your heart, for I am the Lord who turns fear into confidence. Now, it is time for you to understand something very important. For my presence to manifest fully in your life, you need to open your heart completely to me. I do not force anyone to receive me, but I give everyone the opportunity to invite me to act. I am the God who respects your free will. However, when you invite me, when you allow me to take control of your life, I begin to transform everything around you. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and eat with him, and he with me. Revelation chapter 3 verse 20. I am waiting for your invitation. Open your heart, my child, and allow me to perform the miracle you so desperately seek. I know that you have been trying very hard. You have been seeking answers, dedicating yourself to understanding the mysteries of life. But remember that, many times, the path is not found through human effort, but through my grace. For by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not your own doing, it is the gift of God. Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8. When you surrender to my will, when you let my grace envelop you, you begin to realize that the journey is no longer solitary. I am with you every step of the way. There is no reason to continue carrying heavy burdens that were not meant for you to bear. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. Have you noticed, my child, that when my presence enters your life, everything changes? The environment around you transforms. The peace you have been seeking begins to envelop your heart. Fears disappear, and in their place, an unwavering confidence arises. This happens because where I am, life flourishes. Where I enter, chaos is replaced by harmony. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. John chapter 10 verse 10. I want you to live with an abundance of peace, abundance of love, abundance of trust in me. This will only be possible when you allow me to rule your life completely. Finally, dear child, I tell you, you are not alone. I am here, by your side, accompanying you in every moment of your journey. And when you feel that you cannot go on any longer, that is when I carry you in my arms. The Lord is your keeper, the Lord is your shade on your right hand. Psalm 120 verse 5. Trust in me, for you are being prepared for something grand. What you are living now is not the end, but a new beginning. I am the God who makes all things new. And when my Spirit enters your life, it transforms, renews, and brings life where there was once death. So do not fear. The best is yet to come. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If you liked it, please write Amen and share this message with someone who also needs to hear it. I invite you to click on the first comment where you will find a special prayer and the second best manifestation offer in the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.